hello there. Well, hello there, and welcome back to a very exciting episode of Corbin Does Something. That's right, I'm Corbin, and I have a special treat for you. As a matter of fact, I have two special treats for you. We're gonna make some brownies, and we're gonna make some cookies. I did that backwards, and I don't care. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make some keto-friendly brownies and keto-friendly cookies. Chocolate chip and brownie. Chewy fudge. These are 2 carbs, and these are 2 carbs, net. What we're gonna need is a whole lot of crap. So, let's get to cooking. Was not prepared for any of this. Where's my bowl? Where's my bowl? Is it the whole thing? It is. Whew. Alright, so 1 box for this whole thing, right? Alright, this is the chocolate chip mix. This one's going to be real simple. We're going to just take it. We're going to need, we're going to use Tupperware. Now, come on, I don't want you to explode. Oh yeah, that's a whole lot right there. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Okay. And do that one. And let's just make sure it's all out of there. You know, get more dollar for my dollar. I mean, cookie for my dollar in this economy, you know. By inflation, you know.
But that's a good thing. That's a sign of a healthy economy.
Alright, now we're going to do this one. Do the same thing. The next step is I need 1 tablespoon of water. This is a half tablespoon here. So we're going to go ahead and boom. And boom. I don't know how that's going to work. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, and then the butter. And the other one is 1/3 cup, which is about what's left. So, there we go. So I need 6 tablespoons of melted butter for the brownies, and 6 tablespoons of softened butter. So, the good thing is, I got butter right here. I got these sticks here just in case. But this is already soft. So I need 6 tablespoons, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more tablespoons of butter. Ran out. Alright.
Don't you have to be stupid somewhere else?
Yeah, this is the soft one. So we will go ahead and get a tablespoon out of this. Oh, this has got the chart. Okay, well, probably should have did this smarter. Alright. Now this needs to be melted, so I'm going to put it in a bowl. Could have just let it sit out for a minute, but here we go. 30 seconds in the microwave, and it'll be melted. Alright, while that's going, we're just going to go ahead and mix this all in. I feel like something is missing here. I feel like that's not enough. Melted butter into here. Alright. We're going to pull out 2 regular large eggs. And, so I'm not prepared. Okay, so we got that. This is still not mixing very well. I feel like this needs more water. So I'm gonna up this up a little bit more. We're gonna put in some water. There we go. Now it's actually working. So the 1 tablespoon of water isn't gonna work. Maybe you wanna do 2, possibly 3. Now it's getting like where it's getting chunky and shit. Still, I don't think it's enough, but it'll have to do for now. I'm gonna need more.
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
You're gonna probably want to put a 1/4 cup of water in here, just so that way it gets wet.
That's what she said.
You know? There we go. This is working way better now.
Consequences will never be the same.
So that's mostly mixed. I'm gonna start on this one. This is the brownie one. This one's mixing real well. Oh yeah, this is how brownies should mix. Hell yeah, that is so good. So for the cookies, you put them on a cookie sheet in the center of the oven, 12-15 minutes until the edges are brown. And the cookies will remain soft. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, and then we got a little bit of canola oil. Spray that over it. There we go. This will keep it from sticking. And what we're going to do is I'm actually going to use a spoon. Big old balls of cookie. Alright, so one there. Alright, so these are going to be a little bit bigger than 2 carbs. Alright, so we're going to go through and dump this baby right into here. Look at that fall in there. Oh yeah. Oh, there's still some that didn't mix. That was at the bottom, but we'll mix it in once we got this emptied here. The brownies will go in for a 20-minute span to 24. These will go in for about 15, 12 to 15. So both go in the center rack.
1 hour later.
Alright, these seem to have cooled down. I got a couple off of the sheet. I'm starting to think that maybe I put a little too much water in these because it's super gooey. Yeah, you can see it's falling apart. I'm going to take a bite out of this. This piece is from the crust. I might need to use a spoon. It'll probably still firm up. They are firming up the longer they get cold, but let's see. Oh, sweet Jesus. That is a hell of a cookie. Let me, oh, okay. Well. I was like, oh, it worked. Let me get this bite here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to dip this into my milk here. Oh yeah. Okay, so you gotta figure 3.5 carbs per cookie. That's a lot like the Quest cookies. Those are 3 or 4, and those are about $3 a cookie. You might luck out and find a few places do 2 for $4 on sale, but these are $4 a box, and you get 6 cookies, or 10 rather. So if you figure if you make them right, because these are bigger than those cookies. If you make them right and they're 2 carbs, you're getting half the carbs at 1/10 the cost. I mean, you get 10 more for the same cost. So, yeah. Or in my case, 1/6 the cost because I went big. But and I didn't make them right, and they're still good. These would be really good with some peanut butter in them. I should have added peanut butter. Melted peanut butter instead of more water. Oh, that would have been good. Yeah, these are solid. I want to give these a 8 out of 10. So, and I do have to use a stick of butter, like an almost whole stick of butter, but that's what, another $5. So you figure $10, and you're probably about the same price as 2 Quest cookies, and you get 6 to 10. So, hell yeah, that's the good stuff. I just wish I would have made it right. But it's me. Alright, gang. Now we have the brownies, which a brownie test, you know, before you pull it out, you take toothpick and you shove it in, and if it comes off clean, you're good to go. I don't have a toothpick, but I have a fork. That's clean. So this is done. I'm gonna just poke a few other spots. Yeah, every spot it seems to be. Yeah, even this high spot here. So this seems done. I'm gonna go ahead and slice her up. God, that was hot. Oh! So I cut these into 12s, just so that way it matches the description on the box, which is each one out of 12 is 2 carbs. So, woo! So I'm gonna just scoop out a corner piece here. Those are my favorite brownies. Probably should have sprayed the pan here. Yeah. Let's see how it tastes. Oh my God. That is phenomenal. Let me see. Is it too hot? Is it too hot? It's too hot. I'm gonna just. It's holding. I was gonna say it's holding together better than the other one, but I can't even reach down there to get that. There we go. Oh man, that is so gooey. I didn't let it cool down nearly as long as the box said. I think it said like 3 minutes on a wire rack. Yeah, no, didn't do that. Yeah, this is so good. Alright, well, I got my cookies. And I got my brownies. And, you know, guys, if you eat these all, you die. So don't eat them all. I have to figure out how to get rid of these. So good. Anyways, if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. This is hot. This is hot. Abandon that idea. Abandon that idea. Alright, ooh, this is hot, this is hot, this is hot. I'll put that down. We'll get to that in a second. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And then also, you know, these brownies, I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. Not quite an 8. They would be if I could get more of them, more per serving. One of these is 2 carbs, so that's all I got for you guys. If you like it, I just said the words. You like me at?